Hey work campers, we're going to give you a little info on what camp is all about, and we're going to go over some of the rules that you're going to have to follow at camp, and what might happen if you're a bad kid and don't follow those rules. Let's do this. Each member of the crew is going to have a crew role. We're going to go over exactly what those roles are so you know what you're getting yourself into.
The first role we're going to talk about is the Devo leader. Your job is to pick up the Devo in the morning and take it to your site. You don't necessarily have to lead the Devo, you just have to make sure that it gets to the site and you have to pick somebody to lead it.
The safety officer's job is to make sure everybody's staying safe on the work site. You should always wear safety goggles when you're cutting, harnesses when you're on the roof. Be careful when you're on ladders.
Alright, I'm going to cut this board now.
Aren't you supposed to be wearing safety goggles when you're cutting this wood?
I don't need safety goggles. The toolmaster's job is to pick up the bin tomorrow morning in the tool room. You might need an extra hand because sometimes they can be heavy. The tool bins can stay on the work site as long as they're covered and where they won't get rained in. And you would want to make sure that you can't see them from the road.
Hey, don't forget to put the lid on the bin.
I'm not worried about it.
The timekeeper's job is to keep track of breaks and lunch. They have to get a bucket each morning, 1 soda per person, and enough water for the whole crew. Also grab a bag of ice and put in the bucket to keep the drinks cold.
Lastly, the work director's job is to be the right-hand man of the crew leader. You're going to make sure everyone else is staying on task and getting the jobs done that they need to get done.
At work camp, we love everyone to have a great attitude because the work gets done better and it's way more fun if everyone stays upbeat.
Hey, yeah, it's good to hear from you. How are you? Here at camp, we want to limit you to a half hour of cell phone usage per night. In the past, we didn't let you use it at all, so that's not too bad. We don't want you being cell phone guy out in the group.
I don't know.
And most importantly, we just don't want you to be closed off from all the other campers because one of the best things about work camp is getting to interact with all the other students. So, from 8 o'clock to 8:30 every night, you're welcome to use your cell phones. Other than that, please don't use them.
I love you.
No, I love you more.
No, I love you more.
No, I love you more.
Hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
You hang up.
I didn't hang up.
I didn't hang up either.
Oh, it's 8:29. We better head back in.
Now I'm gonna call my mom real quick.
Oh, no, you won't.
You should never wear sandals on the work site. No matter what, even if you're just painting, always wear shoes. You're not supposed to shoot me on this one. You're not supposed to shoot me on this one. Dude! As work campers, we are the image of Christ to each other and to our residents. So it's important that we dress the part. We don't want any shorts that are too short.
These are appropriate.
These aren't.
We also don't allow cheerleader shorts, which are the cotton gym shorts that have the slits in the sides. Please don't wear them. Also with your tank tops, make sure your straps are at least 2 inches thick.
So sorry, but that means no spaghetti straps. No matter how good you look in them. On Monday morning, you're going to find your crew, and you all have your work camp shirts on, and you're going to get a picture taken for your resident. Now we're going to give these to your residents on Thursday, so on the first picture, you got to smile really nice. And on the second picture, you want to have a good idea of something goofy and fun to do. But I don't really feel like it.
Care cards are a great way to encourage your crew members and friends. You should write at least one to each crew member every day, and you can write as many as you want to your friends and youth group members. Here is an example of a great care card.
Here's an example of a care card you shouldn't write.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. It's very important that you wear your harness at all times when you're on the roof. If, like Mike here, you don't know how to use the harness, we're going to have a crew leader meeting with those crews who are on the roofs to show you how to put them on. So your crew leader will know how to help you.
These things come in extra large?
But me, I don't plan on using the harness.
When you're painting on a ladder, you always want to make sure your belt buckle is between the two sides of the ladder.
You don't want to lean over like this because it's unsafe.
If you see a sign that looks like this, please see what it says and don't go there.
Miss me. Oh! When you're walking around camp, you shouldn't be in groups of 2 at any time. It should always be at least 3 or more. You always want to be safe when you're using tools. So if you've never used something, please don't just try it. Ask your crew leader or your troubleshooter how it's done.
Don't bring any food or drinks into the gym, only water, please. You are allowed to bring food and drinks into the classrooms you'll be sleeping in, but just be very careful. If you have a smart board in your classroom, don't write on it, please. Please don't use any computers or MP3 players.
Or any kind of electronic device. We just want you to spend time with your fellow campers and get to know people from all over the country. Now, obviously, we're not going to be shooting you with paintballs if you do these things wrong. We just ask that you please follow our rules so we can all have an awesome camp. Thanks for watching. I think that'll be good. You think so?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay.